Right.
I don't know what celebrity you
It
are.
don't matter. They get my teeth. Let me ride home. I can't have nobody seeing me right here. Have a good day, man.
Now, who are you?
This whole drama has everyone talking, and not in a good way. While Young Thug's dad is trying to calm things down by saying that Gunna's plea deal didn't really hurt Thug or Lil Baby, others in the rap game aren't so sure. Some big names like 6ix99ine jumped on a Clubhouse call with WHAM 100 and DJ Academics to explain just how messy this whole situation is. 6ix99ine didn't hold back, saying that Gunna's guilty plea has only made things harder for Thug and Lil Baby. When Gunna admitted to his role in the case, he gave the authorities ammo they can now use against the others. This isn't just about Gunna, this has consequences for everyone involved, especially for Young Thug and those still locked up. Even NBA YoungBoy jumped into the conversation, but in his usual way, straight to the point and not caring much about the situation. He made it clear that he doesn't want to be dragged into the drama, which is fair considering how crazy everything has gotten. It's hard to ignore the bigger picture here. Lil Baby and Thug are under serious scrutiny now, and it looks like they'll be dealing with the feds for the next 2 decades. The pressure, the legal battles, and the way this whole thing has divided the rap community is only going to get worse from here. So while some people are trying to stay neutral, it's clear that Gunna's plea deal has left a permanent mark on everyone involved, and no one is really sure where this is all headed. During the arrest, Lil Baby reportedly said, "I need 20 bands, call my number for me. I got security, a black guy with me, call my number, get me out of here. I make $200 K a year, swear to God, I'm security, I got you 200 bands a year, you don't even make that here. My jet leaves at 9. Check me good, I gotta go, check me good, let me out." But this isn't just about an arrest, it's much bigger than that. Things are only just beginning to unfold, and it looks like the drama is far from over. Keep an eye on this one, there's a lot more to come. Young Thug is on probation for the next 15 years, and the list of rules he has to follow is crazy. He can't even be in Atlanta, can't talk to any of his co-defendants, and can't rap about the stuff that got him in trouble in the first place. So even if he's out enjoying life, every move he makes is being watched. A casual celebration could be seen as a violation, and that could mess everything up for him. We all watched how hard that trial was on him. You could see it on his face. He gained weight and looked like he was going through a lot. We're all happy he's out, but we need to stay aware of what's really going on. The feds aren't done with him yet. They're still keeping a close eye, and there's a chance they're waiting for him to slip up. It's a delicate situation, and things could go south if he's not careful. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out in the next few months. Keep watching. The situation with Lil Baby and Young Thug is really complicated, and it's causing a lot of tension. When Young Thug was locked up, Lil Baby made it clear he was on his side, but that didn't sit well with everyone. In fact, Young Thug's father even stepped in and told Lil Baby to keep quiet. It was surprising to some people, but Thug's dad had his reasons. He explained that Lil Baby was just repeating what he'd heard about Gunna and the plea deal, but didn't really know what was happening behind the scenes. It's easy to make judgments when you're not directly involved, but things aren't always what they seem. To believe what you want, but here's the truth. When Fonnie Willis started targeting YSL, she wasn't just after Young Thug. She had a long list of people she wanted, and 4PF was always on that list. After going after YFN and YSL, it was only a matter of time before she moved towards Lil Baby and his crew. That's actually why you saw some name changes in 4PF. Word is, the feds gave them a pass on some charges, telling them it's all good, we've got it covered. The feds weren't too hard on Lil Durk either, especially after King Von passed away. They dropped the case against Durk for now, but trust me, the feds haven't forgotten about him, they're just waiting for the right moment. When Young Thug got out of jail, he didn't waste any time making it clear how he felt about Gunna. He tweeted WHAM, and many people guessed it was aimed at Lil Baby, with WHAM being a possible reference to him. Lil Baby had already been vocal about his disapproval of Gunna cooperating with the authorities during the YSL trial, so the timing felt like a direct shot. Lil Baby didn't stay quiet for long. He responded to Young Thug, agreeing that they should handle things the next day. But it didn't stop there. Young Thug wasn't done. He tweeted again, this time calling out Gunna directly. "Stop acting like we're friends on the internet. I don't know you." Gunna and his brother saw this, and Gunna's brother fired back, saying the feeling was mutual. That same night, Young Thug linked up with rapper T.I. and posted an Instagram video. In the video, he made his feelings crystal clear, showing that the tension between him, Lil Baby, and Gunna was only getting worse. What started as a simple tweet was now an all-out public feud, and fans couldn't help but watch the drama unfold. Young Thug made it clear that he handled things the right way, throwing some indirect shots at Gunna. T.I. jumped in too, supporting Thug, saying he did it the right way with no lies involved. It was clear Thug was standing his ground, and he wasn't going to back down from what he believed in. But there's more to this situation than meets the eye, and DJ Academics has been speaking out about it. He's been saying that this whole back and forth between Gunna, Young Thug, and Lil Baby is actually part of a bigger plan by the feds. Academics predicts that the feds are setting up Thug to fail. When Young Thug was released, Academics pointed out that the conditions of his release were fishy and seemed designed to trap him. The terms might be set up so that Thug eventually breaks probation, which could send him back to prison for 20 years. This whole situation has people talking, especially since the feds are already looking into Lil Baby. The fact that he suddenly closed 4PF has everyone wondering what's really going on, and it definitely makes him look suspicious. So, how did we get here? It all started just 2 weeks into the YSL Rico trial. That's when Lil Baby's close friend Gunna testified and started talking about what he knew. Gunna admitted he got involved with YSL back in 2016 and even confirmed that he knew about crimes committed by YSL members. He also talked about a time when he was with Young Thug and they got pulled over by police, where a gun was found in the car, though it wasn't his. Now, for those who are Team Lil Baby, this news hit hard, but things didn't stop there. A month after Gunna's testimony, Lil Baby was arrested for having illegal window tint on his car. Footage of the arrest was released online, showing him getting pulled over. The officer said, "You know why I pulled you over, right? These windows are too tinted. You can't see anything." Lil Baby replied, "I'm a celebrity, man. Nobody can see me anyway." This arrest, right after Gunna's testimony, made things look even fishier. The timing of everything has many wondering if Lil Baby's being caught up in something bigger with all these legal troubles happening one after the other. It's hard not to wonder if it's all connected. The situation with Lil Baby's arrest took an unexpected turn that left many people questioning what really happened. When he was pulled over, Lil Baby wasn't having it. He told the officer, "Give me my ticket. I don't care who you think I am. I can't have people seeing me like this. I'm rolling my window up." The officer responded, "Yeah, I see you, but you can't have windows this tinted." After a quick exchange, the officer handed him a ticket and told him, "Have a good day." But then, things got strange. The officer asked Lil Baby for his name, and he responded, "I'm Lil Baby." After some back and forth about whether he could get an exception for the tint, the body cam footage suddenly corrupted, leaving many to wonder what really went down. The video ended with Lil Baby only getting a ticket, so why was he later booked into the county jail? That's where things really started to raise questions. For such a minor issue like window tint, being booked into jail is extremely rare. Some people online suggested that the arrest might have been more about the officer's personal feelings than the actual offense. They speculated that maybe another officer nearby, possibly influenced by race or status, decided to escalate things. Thankfully, Lil Baby got his lawyer involved quickly, and this complicated situation took a turn for the better. But this whole event sparked a lot of conversations about how celebrities, especially black celebrities, are treated by law enforcement. While the full story may never come out, it definitely leaves us wondering about what really went down that day. After Lil Baby's arrest, things took a wild turn. Later that night, we saw him on a private jet, looking like he was getting bailed out and trying to stay ahead of the drama. With everything going on, Lil Baby started to feel like he was being targeted, especially after hearing rumors that his old friend Gunna might have snitched on him. Now, if you've been wondering why Lil Baby has been moving so differently, it's starting to make sense, right? He hasn't been under federal surveillance, but he's definitely been on the radar. It answers that big question everyone's been asking: where has Lil Baby been for the last couple of years? The answer is simple. He's been prepping, he's been working on his music, handling his business, and getting his finances in check, just in case any legal trouble comes knocking. He's been readying himself for whatever might happen next. Since the Atlanta DA couldn't bring down Young Thug, it looks like Lil Baby and 4PF might be the next targets. Recently, Lil Baby made a major announcement. He's officially shutting down his record label, 4PF, to keep it from being labeled as a street team. He opened up about why, saying, "Of course, 4PF had to come to an end. I had to start learning. People started asking me, what if you get held responsible for this or that? At first, I didn't get it, but now I do. I'd be crazy to keep it going. They're trying to make something out of nothing. And if I have any control over it, I'm changing everything." Lil Baby made it clear that it wasn't just about the police, it was about making smarter choices for his future. "I never wanted my label to be connected to anything like that. I've been talking to lawyers about it. This was never the plan." This decision shows that Lil Baby's realizing how serious the situation is and making changes to protect himself and his business. It's a tough but necessary move, and it shows he's taking responsibility for his actions and adjusting to avoid any more legal trouble. It's a wake-up call for everyone. Sometimes you have to make tough choices to stay out of the line of fire. On top of that, academics believes Lil Baby is likely going to side with Young Thug in this whole mess. That could be exactly what the Atlanta DA wants, as it could lead to both of them being caught up in a case together. It seems like the feds are playing a long game, and everyone involved might not even realize how deep the trap really is. Fans are watching as this drama unfolds, and it's only getting more intense. A lot of fans might think Young Thug beat the case and is free to do whatever now, but that's not the full story. Beating a case means you walk away with no strings attached, and that's not what happened here. Sure, his release was a win, but it comes with a major catch. Around 8 months ago, DJ Academics dropped a bombshell during a live stream. He revealed that 4PF, Lil Baby's label, was listed in a RICO case, the same kind of legal drama that hit ESL and Young Thug. Academics didn't say too much, but he hinted that some big-name rappers were about to be caught up in it. He heard rumors about who was involved, but didn't drop any names, just said that one of the top 3 rappers in the game right now was on the radar. It was clear that things were getting serious in Atlanta and the investigation was about to heat up. Now, with the YSL case finally over, Academics has opened up even more. Lil Baby's recent arrest, which happened just days ago, seems like a warning shot that he might be next in line for some serious charges. This isn't just a random arrest, it's part of a bigger picture, and the legal storm brewing around him could be huge. All signs are pointing to Lil Baby facing some major consequences in the near future, and fans and the public are starting to realize how deep this situation really goes. Things are just getting started, and it looks like it's going to be a wild ride. Stay tuned, there's much more to come. Young Thug's father also defended Gunna, saying that the whole rat or snitch talk wasn't fair. According to him, Gunna hadn't done anything wrong and people just didn't understand what was going on. He was trying to clear the air and give Gunna the chance to explain himself. It's clear that there's a lot of confusion and different opinions about all of this, but one thing is certain: Lil Baby and Young Thug have a strong bond and they've always had each other's backs. The whole situation is still unfolding, so we'll have to wait and see how things turn out. But for now, it's a messy situation with a lot of emotions involved. Keep an eye on this because it's not over yet. Everyone's talking about Lil Baby's new album WHAM, but there's a side to this story that most people don't know. While fans are enjoying the music, the truth is that Lil Baby is facing some serious legal issues. The sudden release of the album might actually be a result of these troubles. The first sign came when Lil Baby shut down his label, 4PF, and people started to wonder why. Now, it's clear that the feds have been watching him and the label for months, and things are getting more serious. Authorities have been warning for a while that Atlanta rappers are under investigation, and Lil Baby seems to be right in the middle of it. Recent months have seen a couple of high-profile legal cases, and there's more to come in the next 60 days. DJ Academics even shared that Atlanta Fonnie Willis has been going after rappers in the area. Just a week after that, Lil Baby got arrested for carrying a concealed firearm without a permit. He was taken to Clark County Detention Center and held on a $5,000 bond.